Hey there, Sheepdoggers, and welcome to Watch Dogs, the Unfair Review. So first off, as we always do, we'll go into the options, and yeah, you know, it's the only real problem I have with this is the mouse. You can see here the mouse speed is a little bit like me trying to get to graphics quality from like here. You know, I kind of overshoot it. It's a bit over the top. Graphics quality, gameplay, difficulty level, online. 2 more fixers on the same team, friendly to they risk killing each other. Watch where you aim. Adversarial free roam. I don't know. Voice chat and voice chat volume and online invasions. Online invasions are actually really cool. I will talk about that. Controller, keyboard, mouse. I use keyboard, mouse. I haven't had really too many problems with it. Audio and language, subtitles, autoplay. I'll turn this off because if I want to do videos or anything, then the music may screw me over. And calibration, brightness, and so forth. There you go. Let's continue and carry on. We don't really need to look at the rest of it, to be honest. Okay, so this is as hard as it may be for me to admit, because I'm not a fan of Ubisoft. This is quite a good game. It's enjoyable. I have had a few minor problems with it. The storyline is stupid. I've done about four hours or so so far. What is this? Is this a hideout? Oh, this is a hideout. Okay.
I've got something for you.
Oh yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Meet? What, okay. Face to face? Should I look for a guy in a mask?
No mask.
Let's just let this go.
I thought you never wanted to meet.
I don't. But we need to meet.
Okay, so yeah, you can see the game. It's quite nice, you know. It's not bad. It's decent looking. I've got it on pretty high settings and everything. Runs an NVZN vlog. Okay. And yeah, you know, I've done a fair amount of it already. It's pretty fun. There seems to be a lot to do. It's as much as it kills me to admit it. There are some really, really good ideas in here that aren't just randomly stolen from somewhere else. I'm not going to do that. That's the purple ones like that is online, and I'm not going to do that at the moment. There seems to be a little bit of problem at the moment with connecting to Uplay and all that bullcrap. Cameras. So yeah, you see when you're like, say there was an objective over here, you can just go, "Ooh, camera." And then go, oh, look, cars. If there are people there, you could get info, and you can do things like remotely trigger some explosives that people randomly seem to be carrying. You can distract them with texting, and you can get information on them and stuff. It's very quite cool. The driving's pretty decent. I have experienced a fair amount of FPS lag. Just if I'm going too quickly, it will really start to stutter. I may have to turn my graphics down, but we'll see. The combat is fairly simplistic. If you get close to someone who's an enemy, you press F and you take them down. That's kind of close combat wise. It's just a button push and you'll take someone down. The real awesomeness, the real fun you can have is if you're in a car and you're kind of speeding down, for example here. As you go past it, like that guy about there, you can just hold Q, boom, and then anyone chasing you gets taken down. And you can do that in a car as well. You can steal cars. There's a lot of updates. There's a lot of upgrades and stuff you can get. Change these so that you can cause a crash, and you know, if people are chasing you. Again, like with this blocker, you can go whoop, and then that will get up and etc. Yeah, you know, it's the storyline is fairly. What exactly is happening here? We'll go and do a kind of side quest type thing. The combat is fairly unimaginative, really unimaginative. At the beginning, it almost ruined the game for me, just because it was so uninteresting. You know, it's kind of guy, family, etc., etc. It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, there you go. And it really wasn't very interesting to me. So it didn't destroy the game, but it did make it a bit of a pain in the arse, to be honest. I wasn't that interested in it. The stealth elements, I'm not a very stealthy person, but they're good. You know, they're solid. There's nothing wrong with them. Let's just see. I don't know if we've got to do something or if we're already in it. So let's just have a little look. See. So you see this guy, volunteers, crisis hotline, frequently purchases lottery tickets. You get just like this little bit of info about everyone, and actually it's really annoying in a way when in cancelled. You know, it's just like sometimes collects coupons. That's the most interesting thing about her, apparently, which is a bit strange. And then you can see yourself here: facial recognition failed, error, age error, occupation error, and you're blurred out. Which actually becomes a little weird, because when they actually use the the what's it called, like, to, you know, the police kind of set up this facial recognition thing, it finds you every time, like if you're inside it and you've committed a crime and etc. Here we go. So for example, cirrhosis of the liver, hack,
Don't have any money, but this is a good deal.
and then you can hear him,
A steal from me.
um,
That's supposed to mean I was only asking for a
and you can
loan.
hear their conversations, or you can. But one of the things that really annoys me is, you know, DedSec, advocate for gay rights, you know, brother runs grow op. So you're like, oh, he grows drugs, and then you can hack their account and take their money out through an ATM. Fuck me. I had nothing to do with that. But the weird thing is you know, you've got this kind of like reputation system whereby if you kill civilians, it goes down. If you save civilians, it goes up. But you're supposed to be kind of like a vigilante, basically, who helps people and who stops the bad guys. And, you know, see, this guy volunteers at a crisis hotline. That's quite nice, you know, that's a decent thing. He's a window washer, he's got a small income, frequent online searches suicide, and you can steal his money. I mean, how much of a giant dick move is that? It's like, haha, yeah. So, yeah, you know, that kind of sucks. And it's something that annoys me. You know.
Fixers work for the highest bidder. Once a contract is taken, they're gonna follow through. I got a chance to prevent a murder here.
See, this guy, like,
Find these guys in time.
you see the way this guy is. You know, they kind of they take him up as this kind of, you know, vigilante, and they make him kind of the hero, but he's not a hero if he steals from people who don't deserve it. You know, he's not Robin Hood. He's a fucking arsehole, basically. You know, so like yeah, you see, I just hit a civilian, for God's sake. And you can see the protector reputation and everything. They are just over there.
What is this shit?
Fuck me! I didn't see that guy. Anyway, that's not really the best way to do it. I think you're supposed to kind of take them out and then do takedowns and stuff and all those things. But yeah, you know, you can just tell that they're going to basically put this guy as the kind of, you know, the tragic hero Batman. He's got the gravelly voice and the dark background and family being killed and, you know, etc, etc, etc. And it's just kind of like, well, you know, you can't have your cake and eat it. If you're gonna make him to be kind of an arsehole, then make him to be kind of an arsehole. Fair enough, but
What the hell?
so yeah, you know, basically there are small things that annoy me about the game. But as I've said before, there are small things that annoy me about a game that ruin a game, and there are small things about a game that, you know, just aren't as bad. And for me, for this time, it's basically not as bad. You know, it doesn't, at no point do any of these little things ruin the game. There's good stuff in it. Why can't I? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, so, you know, it doesn't, as I said, it doesn't ruin the game for me. It's all fine, basically. I'm not really sure how to take these guys down. Do I?
This guy's nuts.
Drive him off the road! Go!
Oh, God.
Whoa, help!
He's armed!
Hey, listen, come on out. Watch out.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, this isn't going well. This is terrible. This is, like, I've failed before, because I'm not amazing at games. I've failed before on this, but not 2 times in a row. You know, after the first time, I can generally go, oh, okay. And I was kind of thinking to myself, you know, oh, I'll take it down somehow, or do something, you know. But it's not really working that way this time. Let's go through. Try not to get hit by anyone. Oh, God. That's not right. And yeah, so basically, you've got this is a very, very definite, very, very. No, that's not what I wanted to do. This is a very definitely solid game, basically. You know, there's not much wrong with it, and the small things that are wrong with it aren't that wrong with it. Do I not have? Yeah, there we go. So.
What's going on?
Oh, I did it! I think. Okay, and now we'll...
Smash into him!
It's not my fault, it's their fault.
Hey, we need some extra bodies here.
And then we get away.
I got it. Relax, we're here. Plow into him, do it.
So now you can hear their phone conversations and... Oh, crap. Okay, let's try and... Ow! Ow! Okay, let's go this way. And then now we need to try and get away from them, basically. So, you know, I kind of set that traffic light to blazing and then went a different way because it would mess them all up. Same as I'm doing here. And you can see in the bottom left, you've got the... Oh, you're not allowed to... Oh, fucking hell! They're firing at me. Crap.
Ram inside.
This isn't a great car. So, you know, you kind of have to get away from... Oh, God! That's kind of what I wanted to do at a different point. Yeah, in the bottom left, you can see the battery is low. You know, that's how many times I can basically use the abilities, like bring things up and etc. And now what we got here is they're looking for me, and I've got to get out of the kind of circle over here. So I'm going to go to the left and to the right and dodge and weave, and then once I get out, we'll be free. And it's the same thing with the police. You know, and running away can be massively fun, basically. You know, you can, for example, I could open these gates. If this was like a kind of a running away thing, I could open these gates here as I'm driving towards them, and then, you know, look back behind me and shut, you know, hold shift, you look behind you, and actually shut them after me, and then they wouldn't be able to get through and things like that. Former circus performer. And there you go, online hacking. And yeah, we'll talk about the online hacking bit quickly. Basically, it's almost like in Dark Souls. It is actually very much like in Dark Souls. You'd almost have thought they figured that would be an awesome thing to have because Dark Souls, you know, quite popular game, and decided to include it. You know, but it's done well, and for the most part, it's good. There's a certain amount of, like, sometimes you get put in and it kind of messes things up. So you can see what happens when you fuck up the traffic lights. But yeah, you know, and you get a lot of these pop-ups saying crime detected. What's this crime? Okay, let's
Out now.
excuse me, I need your cab.
Oh shit.
To be honest, the police are not exactly, you know, like basically people will call the police and that, but they won't always come after you. Which is something that becomes fairly obvious. You know, I've invaded like a thing, guns blazing, and some of their security guys will turn up, but not the police. You know, the police will never be called unless a civilian gets involved. So there's certain kind of slightly game-breaking, not game-breaking aspects. No, that's wrong. There's some slightly weird things that will kind of put you off a little bit. Okay, what are we doing here? Basically, there we go. Crime probability, and you can see you look at him and it's like, oh yes, and you just wait for the criminal to do what they're gonna do.
¿Qué carajo le está haciendo?
Crime, for God's sake. There we go.
Hey,
Oh.
I want to talk to you.
And then he'll-
Jesus, let it go, freak.
You're so fucking wrong. I'm not done yet.
Get out of here!
You stop. Your problem?
and then the guy runs away, and you run after him, and you vigilante him.
Look out!
And yeah, you can decide to shoot him. Oh, thank you.
He's got a gun!
And you can either shoot him or take him down like this. That's melee. As far as I can tell, that's melee combat basically. And there you go. Your reputation increases, and I'm got more. You know, I've yeah, victim unharmed, criminal neutralized. You know, if you kill, things get worse for you. And yeah, let's go to the skill points. Okay, so skill points here. You got combat, hacking, driving, crafted, and there's combat again. So you see you can get things like ATM hack boost, increases the amount of money gained when hacking bank accounts. Quite useful. You've got the transformers, overlay transformers and create large electrical explosions. For example, that. And then you have other things that I've already gotten, you know, the gates and garages, the traffic lights, the bollards, you've got the train control. I haven't had a instance where I've needed to use that, but it could be quite useful. And with driving, you know, you've got unlocking cars. You know, before I had to break into them, now I can just jump into any car I want. Crafted items. You've also got pill that provides instant recovery of focus. Focus is this. I always forget to use it, but basically.
Then what happened? So we're going at it, right? And it's
And then yeah, you basically have the time to.
really gotta pee. So what'd you do? Well,
I have a crush on you. You have to stop. Do not text me. Why? You're 14. And she's 30. So yeah. And there you have a good idea of, you know, you can get through and close it as you get through. And now this guy can't get through. Sorry, I'll open that for you. There you go.
Oh man.
So yeah, you know, you've got all these kind of interesting things that you can.
no, I don't feel anything.
There you go.
It's normal.
Like that, just like a phone conversation. You can hack people's bank accounts and take their money. This person is in dispute with the insurance company, and I think that's just they're on the phone already. Sleeps in car, natural medicine. It's probably a bad idea. And you can see all their information. You know, the city, pretty big. These CTOS towers, basically, you get there and you hack it, and then it gives you all this information. You know, the station and the shops and businesses and everything. And to be honest, the kind of silly thing about it is it's exactly like Assassin's Creed. You know, like it's got all these towers, and then you've got the kind of central systems and everything in the areas. And yeah, you just run around and unlock and then see everything. So there's and like, the free running as well, you will have seen, but it's not quite as like, you can't go, oh yes, let's run up a building, but the basics of it is very Assassin's Creed-y, you know. So
I gotta get her out of there. Yeah.
so yeah, you know, there's a lot of cool stuff in it, but you know, like, and it is a good game. But if you're the kind of person who's like, I can't enjoy this because they've blatantly stolen ideas from other places and used them or whatever, I mean, personally, I don't mind too much, because it's hard to be original, especially as time goes on and everything. So I kind of feel like, you know, fair enough if they take an idea and do it well, and make the game more enjoyable. That's a good thing, especially seeing as I already enjoy the game. You know, adding these little things can make it better. And you know, I really like the whole idea of this, for example. You know, just causing an accident for no reason, being a bit of an arse. But again, this guy is basically Batman. You know, like, he's got the gravelly voice and he's got the revenge and, you know, etc, etc. And I don't think they should have put too much of a story into it, really. Give me bank account. Oh, wait.
Lose it.
No, this isn't right.
So you see occasionally you get a Bloom affiliate, and they basically try and put a contract on you, and then when you get a contract on you, other people online can accept the contract and come after you. So it's quite funny. I haven't done that much online, but I think it's going to be a little dependent. You know, one of the ones I did online was basically where I was trying to escape from the police. Hello.
Sounds like somebody making up a story to get a book deal to me.
They had a space blurred out.
Oh, I've heard that already. So yeah, basically, you know, no, that's not right. And you've got your phone here. You've got, you know, your progression. You've got your skills tree, statistics. You know, right here. You've got your level and your reputation. And the control tower's hacked, and the money and valuables, unclaimed bank accounts, $600, total looted goods, total money. I have to press escape. Okay, and then you got DedSec field guide, basically privacy invasion, QR codes, burner phones, items of interests, and etc. Then you've got gameplay and online and side missions. So it's kind of a tutorial-ish. You got online's contracts, where you can do free roam with other people, kind of a sandbox piss about. Tailing 1 versus 1, where you basically have to follow someone. I've done one of those. I did fine. They couldn't get rid of me, and I won basically. A mobile challenge where you basically one person on their mobile can kind of, you know, activate certain things to screw you over. It's quite cool. Race I haven't done, but it's just a race, you know, between each other. Online hacking, one person has to hack and the other person has to stop you from hacking. And then online decryption, I'm not sure about that. Critical file has been lost in the city, and multiple fixers are competing to retrieve it. Okay, so it's kind of like a capture the flag or capture King of the Hill or something, I guess. Download the file first by any means necessary, decrypt it, and reap the rewards. And if they get it first, you... Okay, so yeah, it's more capture the flag, except for at the same time you kind of decrypt it, and yeah, okay, that sounds quite cool. And then you've got the online session, the leaderboards, city hotspots, fixer contracts, car on demand. You can just go, oh, I want a motorcycle or a muscle or performance, and if you take them, if you catch the cars, then you've kind of ordered, like these ones. This one here, the rotor, I haven't been in, or I haven't hacked from someone, so I can't get it. But these ones I can get for free. Fixed contracts, challenges, like this cash run here, is quite fun. Actually, let's see. Sorry. It's a system key right there. Thank you. So yeah, basically, let's see if we can find one. Cash, fixer contracts, city game, betting. You know, you've got betting there. You got some codes. There we go. Sorry.
Hey, buddy, you keep your head down. A lot of people
God
out
has
to
his own
get you.
plan for you.
Oh, God, I don't have
Get
much
out.
money, man. Oh, fuck.
911, what's your emergency?
And you
We
can
need to
stop
get
them
some
if you
cops
want.
out here right away. It's not looking good.
Okay, this maybe we won't be able to do
Well, the
the.
controversial re-election of Mayor Rushmore continues. Insiders are saying it was his decision to implement a smart city infrastructure program known as CTOS now that boosted his re-election campaign. The
Okay, so you see they're
critics
doing like the
recent
facial
disruptions to the
recognition
network, where bridges
scans,
move on their
basically.
own and traffic lights have shut down. Critics say
But
it just proves one
they're
more
not
hasty
fighting
decision
me.
was made by the
Okay, so this is an idea of the extra kind of things they do. Oh crap. Oh, I'm gonna be seen. Come on, I need to get to the... Shit! I don't want that car, I don't want that car. Oh, I'm taking that car, alright, hello! Okay, plan. Let's go through here. And through here. I'm not really sure where I'm going. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a hideout, okay. Shit. Okay, so yeah, basically, you basically... Ow. You won't take me alive, coppers, we're all gonna go down. So yeah, I don't want to go on for too much longer. There's just, there's a lot to this game. I'm going to be bringing out other videos for this, I think. Probably not like a walkthrough or a playthrough or anything. I don't think that's really worthwhile, because, you know, a lot of other people are going to be doing walkthroughs and playthroughs and etc. But just know that there is a lot you can do, and, you know, like, for example, privacy invasion. There you go. Hack through the building security, satisfy your curiosity. You can basically look through the house with cameras and stuff. And, you know, you can do a little bit of crafting, just kind of putting together the, like, gadgets and stuff. If you look here, you can see you've got a lure, which basically lures people. You can throw it and it will lure enemies to that location. You got a jam comms, which basically jams communications. You got a frag grenade. You see here, you got shotguns, assault rifle, sniper, pistols, and you can possibly, yeah, you can switch between the ones you have as well. So Spec Ops Silence, for example. Which I should have actually been using more, but I forgot about it. And yeah, you know, basically, when you take away the fact that a lot of these things, you know, these towers which reveal the area, you know, everything on the area, you know, the feeling of it being very similar to Grand Theft Auto, and Saints Row in a lot of ways. There's enough unique about it and enough different. You know, you can go in here and play chess, and it's kind of a nice little chess game. And there's different chess games as well. I was playing a different one, which is kind of yeah, you have to kind of do it in a certain number of moves. You know, you got betting, that's betting. You've got this oh no, that's a different. Yeah, you get like a Space Invader, and you play with your phone. And they basically invade, and you have to shoot them down and everything. That's quite fun. Digital trips are weird as hell, but they're quite cool. Like, the one I played was Madness, and you basically... It reminds me of Carmageddon a little bit, actually. And you basically just run down demons in the city, and yeah, just like run down demons in the city, and you get points and stuff. They're nice distractions, you know. They're not exactly side missions. They're kind of distractions. They're in addition to the sandbox, which I find actually to be quite nice. And you know, you got the train station, which you can control, which I can control now. You've got increase focus duration boost. You got these fixer contracts where you have to do certain things. Getaway, interception. What's this one? Interception. You see, so you have to kind of run them down and force them out their car and everything. So yeah, basically, this game is worth it. If you're interested, especially, I'll say, you know, like, if you've had enough with games like Grand Theft Auto and Assassin's Creed, you know, like games like that, I'd say this is more of the same. It's got some interesting gimmicks to it. But if you're sick of that type of game, if you're not that interested in this game, then there is no point to buy it, you know, because there are some nice extra things, and it's really fun to be able to have a getaway where you can, like, lift the bridge and you know, like, cause a car crash or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's more of the same. It's not something completely new. Aside from that, what I will say is I do recommend it to most people who are interested already in the game. You know, if you've got like massive expectations of it being the most awesome game ever, yeah, you're probably going to be a little bit disappointed. But for myself, I was kind of I was a little bit cynical. It is Ubisoft. I don't really like Ubisoft, but I was a little bit cynical, and I've been pleasantly surprised by this game. I do enjoy it. So I think we're going to leave it at that. I mean, there are a whole load of other things I could show you, but dislocations, oh, flashbacks. But yeah, basically the one thing to look out for is the storyline. It's I haven't done that much of the kind of main campaign and etc., but it just doesn't seem like it's going to be anything, you know, worthwhile. Like the storyline or the characters are wooden and kind of awkward and badly done. They're basically all fucking stereotypes and, you know, tropes and everything. Expect nothing, basically. Literally, just expect nothing from them. I was kind of hoping to see the run one. There's one where you can, where it's like a running bit, and I was hoping to show you guys that. Betting, is that drink betting? Drinking game. Ha! Cool. I'm gonna have to try that. So yeah, there you go, guys. It's got some nice quirks. It is quite cool. It looks nice. It's got decent gameplay. As long as you're not sick with these types of games, you should be perfectly happy with this, and you won't. You know, there's so much to do. I think it'll keep you going for a long time. For longevity, I'm not sure how long it will last you. It hasn't got boring for me yet. I haven't done something and thought, oh, this is going to get really boring really fast. I've been enjoying all of it. So, kind of, you know, at the end of the day, it really is up to whether you think it's going to be a waste of money or not. But if you're on the fence and you're like, I kind of want it, but I'm not sure if it's worth the money, I'd say for the most part, you're safe assuming it's worth the money. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be bringing out some more Watch Dogs videos, kind of probably just featuring some, just featuring some of the games and just, you know, no mission stuff, just more dicking about and having fun with it, really. So if you haven't subscribed, chuck me a subscription, and you'll be able to see those hopefully fairly soon. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. That was weird.